Good morning. Hey, it's May. I'm Tricia Sloma, along with Matt Engelbrecht, and we have Kyrstyn Glover here.
Hi.
You know what? It is May, and I can't believe April is gone. I mean, it just went like that.
Yeah, usually the first half of the year goes by very fast because you're just anticipating spring, warm weather, and all the summer activities. So before you know it, that is really coming down outside.
Right. If you're tuning into this podcast and wondering is there extra noise in there, I don't know if you can hear it on the other side of this podcast, but yeah, I can hear it too. It's really hitting our roof. We have a metal roof, and the rain is pouring.
It is great ambiance for.
Can we take a nap?
Let's take a nice lean back. Really take this in.
Yeah.
I love it.
Very nice.
All right. Yeah, it's May, though, and I think I would have to agree. I think families get so bogged down with the events of, like, track meets, baseball games, softball games. They're already doing spring soccer, and families are spread so thin this time of year, and it's like we go gangbusters when the weather turns nice.
Right.
It's like everybody, and then, like, you want your yard to look a certain way. You're already digging in the garden, and then, just throw the kids' activities in there, and people are already burned out, and it's not even summer yet.
Right.
So
and it's an anticipation for what's to come in the summer, and I just it's not because the winters are so bad. It's just because the warm months are so short.
That's it.
So it's like in your mind, you're just lining up all these things, whether it's hiking, fishing, kayaking, and you're just waiting for that first day and then that consistent week and then that entire month. And before you know it, hey, it's gone.
Yep. Sad.
I'm going to go kayaking now.
Hey,
Not now. It's raining.
We've got sad news to share. If you wanted a bagel this morning from Einstein Brothers, I like their bagels. I don't know about you guys, but this is the one closest to us here at WNDU. A car drove into the Einstein Bagels yesterday morning, just before 9, and hit right into the main entrance there. But that's also a stabilizing wall, a load-bearing wall. So they say that this is some structural damage that's going to take some time to clean up, and also it's going to take a while before they can get the drive-thru open. They say that's what they want to do first, get the drive-thru open, but the lobby is going to be closed for some time.
Yeah, and then you got the drive-thru. They said it was load-bearing.
Yeah.
So which means they probably won't be able to not only get the dining room open anytime soon, but I don't think anybody's going to be able to go in there for an extended period of time until they get everything back in structurally sound.
I'm sad. I just found that place.
Too.
I love the little farmhouse sandwich they have. It's so
now,
good.
if you still want bagels, you can go down the street.
Martin Supermarkets?
No, no.
Well, they do sell bagels there.
Studebagels
is right down the street.
Oh, yeah, it is.
Yep.
Okay.
Do they do sandwiches and stuff too?
They do sandwiches. Yeah. Shameless plug. So we'd go in there because they'd always do the next day bagels that are 75% off. And I mean, I don't.
He just wants a cheap bagel.
I love a cheap bagel. I am very, very New Yorkish with my bagels. It's like
you need the schmear.
I love a good schmear.
You want some lox?
I'm gonna get some lox on there. I do love a good bagel. I say it weird too. So
say it.
Bagels. Bagel.
I'm hearing it now.
Right.
I'm hearing it now.
Yeah.
What I think is interesting is this particular location has been hit before. Let's listen to the employee who spoke right after this happened.
This is probably the second time within a year our wall has gotten hit by another SUV. Clearly this one was a little bit more damaging than the first one, though. All of us were really just working, minding our own business like we usually do, and then this big SUV crashed through a wall, scared everybody, almost hit a customer.
No one was hurt from what we understand. I can't imagine the driver. We don't really know much about exactly what happened, but wow, they're very fortunate no one was hurt. You said, like she said, there was somebody inside that came really close to getting hit.
Yeah, that's definitely scary. You think you're going in for just a quick Sammy or a cup of coffee, and all of a sudden you turn around.
Quick Sammy.
Scary.
Quick Sammy.
Quick Sammy. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, if you want a pickle on your Sammy, you may want to go to Berrien Springs this summer.
There we go.
Pickle Fest.
Bring your nickels.
What?
Bring your nickels.
Why?
A nickel and pickle. You pay a nickel for a pickle.
Is that what you do?
Is that the
Do you not
official
do that?
word?
Do you guys
No,
not do
sure
that?
didn't do that.
I think you're underpaying there, bud.
This is
Bring your
video.
nickels.
This is video
Get a
from
pickle.
past years, Pickle Fest, and look at all the different varieties. I love the
You know what?
bread
This
and
is
butter.
the thing. I'm going to go out in the hallway. I'm going to find somebody. When I
knows?
say bring your nickels to get your pickle, they are going to.
Pickles.
You're going to have to go all the way downstairs to Jack.
No,
That's
I'm
what you're going to have to do.
downstairs.
I'm so
That's-
sorry. But the
Valid
reason
calories.
that we're talking about this right now, they've announced like the schedule, like what, and they start early. They part of June they're going to be celebrating. They're going to do a preview of the Pickle Fest.
Yeah,
But,
and I love the preview because it gets you going for the actual festival. And you get a sense. What I love about the local festivities like this is that they don't downplay it. Like
No.
if it is a pickle festival,
All in.
you're going to go and get all kinds of pickle stuff.
Yep, they're going
And
to
it's just
throw
great.
pickles.
Yep.
They're going to run with pickles.
Yep.
Oh my goodness.
Take
It
pictures
looks like
with
pickle
pickles.
juice in the water.
Ew.
Ugh.
Oh.
That's good stuff. Yeah, the pickle juice. You drink the pickle juice. If you're running races, if you want to go ahead and do like an Ironman, maybe people drink pickle juices after their workouts.
Okay,
That's not pickles.
be honest. Do you like pickles?
No. Not at all.
See, I love the bread and butter, the sweet ones. I love those. My grandma would make them, can them. Oh, so good. And then only recently, like in my older adulthood now, do I like just a sour pickle.
Okay.
Isn't that weird? Is that weird?
Well,
mean,
that's not weird.
Your taste buds change all the time.
You are. Because you've never heard of the nickel pickle phrase.
Okay,
But,
we will try to confirm this pickle nickel thing.
yeah. No, I like the crunch of a good pickle on a burger. Doesn't
That's
have to add
good.
too much flavor, but if I'm not going lettuce, the pickle can replace that with the good crunch that
Hey.
you can get with the fresh pickle.
And making a good pickle is harder than you think.
It is.
Yeah.
It is a process.
Yeah.
I don't know about it, but I know it's a process.
There's vinegar involved.
It takes all day. I mean,
All day.
actually, well, if it sits overnight, the longer it sits, the better it tastes, I guess.
Overnight.
But
yes.
if you don't follow it to a T, it's like, it's a big letdown.
Yeah.
Those
they-
are my favorites right there.
It's kind of usually like bourbon. And so the longer it sits in the barrel, the different flavor it takes on. Same thing with pickles. The longer you wait with the pickle, the different the flavor is going to be on the
Okay.
end.
You think a
Well,
bourbon pickle would
I
be
love
good?
a bourbon pickle. The way this podcast is going this morning,
I love it.
yeah. Bourbon
right.
pickle.
Might as well just send him out the door with the two-headed snake, shall we? Folks, this two-headed snake is now 7 months old, and they're very excited about this. He's not going to watch. It's a
at
1 in
that.
100,000 occurrence. It's the same thing as like a conjoined twin. Think of it that way. An embryo splits, and this creates a two-headed snake. And they say that the snake actually fights itself because it wants to go a certain direction. Can you imagine? I'm going this way, but the rest of my body's going
Here's
this
the thing.
way.
I left this out this morning. The one that wins the most is Angel. She's
Oh, really?
always she wins the most in like I'm going this way and you're coming with me.
Yeah.
Oh, way to
So-
go. Because the names of the heads are Angel and Zeke.
Yes.
Hmm.
Yeah.
That is something else. That is, I just,
Can't quit staring at it.
Yeah.
What's the big bulge about 4 inches back? See the bulge?
Maybe some
Yeah.
kind of
Eight something.
deformity.
That definitely looks like a
attached to,
mouse.
the head. No, that's too small.
that looks like a little mouse.
There's usually like a
Something.
definitive hump.
Look, see, there's a bulge.
See,
It ate
that's-
something.
That's the footage we need more of. When we started the morning show with this, if we started with that footage, and it looked like it was 10 feet. It looked like it was
Yeah.
a monster snake. And then you see it on the hand. It's like, oh, that's not. That is still.
Well, it's supposed to get up to what, 4 feet?
Yeah. And they live a long time, don't they, Matt?
20 to 30 years. And they are very happy to say that this specific one has the ability to live longer than most. So,
Because it's doing so well right now.
buckle up.
Like normally with one head it lives 20 to 30 years, but
Ugh.
with two they're like, it doesn't usually live past that, but it's doing good.
I
So,
don't know if you can feed both of them. What do you do?
Well, I mean, actually, that could be footage of me and Jack going over the forecast based on rain chances. You want to go this way? No, I want to go this way.
I want to go this way.
Well, eventually, we come back together, and then we find our way. Much like this snake, is they come back together and find their way. And
no one got hurt.
I didn't say that. Okay, he wanted rain in the forecast.
Oh, geez.
Yeah, well, that's gonna do it. We're done with the morning stretch today. We've got things to do.
I think so.
Find out whether there's a nickel for a pickle somewhere in this building.
Doubt it.
Why'd it have to be snakes?
All right. Have a great day, everyone.
Bye-bye.